YouTube world back at it once again. Instant Classic 8. Normally, I won't say normally, I won't come on here and talk about Raw, but obviously, this is the day after WrestleMania, the Raw after WrestleMania. Remember last year when the fans took over the show and chanted Daniel Bryan all night long? This year, they completely lost their minds, and it was a sight to see. It's something that you have to go out of your way to see. Those fans completely took over the show, and it was so entertaining. Just going over quick everything that happened. We actually, just maybe talking about the fans, we actually saw a pretty decent match between. We saw a pretty decent match between Miz and Wade Barrett. I enjoyed it. Wade Barrett wins the Intercontinental title one day after losing it. I mean, that's whatever. But right after that, I want to say we got the Alberto Del Rio versus Jack Swagger match. And the whole thing was they were working over, Jack Swagger was working over Del Rio's leg. Whole match. Del Rio ended up winning with the cross arm breaker. He tapped out Swagger. The crowd was just screaming for Dolph Ziggler to come out. After about 2 minutes, his music hits. That place exploded. I mean, this is a pop from like the Attitude Era. It was pretty freaking sick. Dolph Ziggler comes out there. They had like a short, like 2 minute match. Dolph got a near fall. Del Rio got a near fall. Dolph hits the zigzag on Del Rio. 1, 2, 3. He is your new world heavyweight champion. Pretty cool moment, honestly. I honestly thought for a second he might be the first person to lose, but they gave him the title. It was a really cool moment to see. So definitely check that out. This is when the crowd just completely went nuts. Well, actually, first before that, the Undertaker comes out. And, the crowd was giving us props, chanting for Undertaker. Cool sight to see. Undertaker starts his promo saying he dedicated the match to Paul Bearer. Was talking about everything that happened when the Shield's music came, or their music hit, which I just completely went crazy for. And you had the Shield come down the ring, surround the ring. Undertaker was kind of just, waiting, just trying to, size everybody up, say, hey, come on. And then all of a sudden, Pyro went off. Kane and Daniel Bryan came out to kind of even out the odds. I thought we were going to get a 6-man out of that, which I would have killed to see, but we didn't get that. It is what it is. Maybe we'll see that down the road, but that was a cool sight to see those guys coming there. And then we got the whole night. It was Randy Orton and Sheamus arguing who wanted to face Big Show. Booker T comes out, says, fans tweet, who do you want to see? Do you want to see Randy Orton face Big Show? Do you want to see Sheamus? Randy Orton won the voting, but they said, Vicky came out and said, let's do a match, Sheamus versus Randy Orton, which the crowd just completely hated. And they showed that they hated this match. They chanted everything under the sun except Randy Orton and Sheamus. They chanted, and there's only a few things, they chanted Olay for El Generico. They chanted Mike Chioda, RVD, JBL, Jerry Lawler, and Michael Cole, Justin Roberts, CM Punk. During the break, they chanted for Colt Cabana. They chanted Randy Savage. They chanted when Big Show came out and laid everyone out. They chanted "Thank you, Big Show." They chanted "We are awesome." It's a sight to see. This was strict. This was like 2006 Batista versus Big Show in the Hammerstein. But it was at a bigger scale. It's something you have to see. It was pretty sweet. And then you had a match between Kofi Kingston and Fandango, who I've said since he's come here, Fandango's had the best theme music in the business. The crowd, instead of booing any of these guys or starting any chants, they hum Fandango's theme music through the entire match. They just sat there and hummed. They all did this stupid little dance. It was hilarious. I was dying of laughter. Chris Jericho came out, beat up Fandango. Fandango still got on the mic and said his name. The crowd loved it. They actually were doing his theme music, humming his theme music throughout the entire show. After that, through the intergender tag match with all those people in it. The main event came down to Cena and Mark Henry. They hummed it through that. The end came, of course, Ryback came out. He turned heel on Cena. We're going to get that feud, whatever. But it was just all about the fans tonight. And it was such an awesome sight to see. I hope this is a running gimmick every single Raw after WrestleMania. I have to say right now, I have to be at that Raw after WrestleMania next year. I'm going to try my hardest to get there because that is something I would love to be a part of. Just an awesome sight to see. Let me know what you think of Raw. Did you enjoy it? Until then, I'm Mr. Classic 8. Peace.